Hi, Shane here, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to measure up for a beautiful Western Red Cedar shutter by Easy Shutters. In this case, you will see that this window is under 1100mm wide, making it perfect for a hinge shutter made up of just one panel. If the window were over 1100mm wide, but under 2200mm wide, we would select two panels when ordering the hinge shutter. A window wider than 2200mm would have to be a bifolding shutter system or possibly a sliding shutter system, depending on your requirements. Firstly, you'll need to check the depth of the reveal, from the front edge of the reveal to the point on the window that sticks out the furthest, like a window lock or a horizontal window bar. If that distance is 50mm or more, the shutter will fit neatly into the window reveal. We call this a reveal fit installation, and it is measured from one side of the reveal to the other side, like so. Measure in 3 places and write down the smallest measurement. When ordering this shutter, you will enter this measurement as your width. Next, measure from the top of the reveal to the bottom of the reveal. Again, measure in 3 places and write down the smallest measurement. When ordering this shutter, you will enter this measurement as your drop. Easy as that. Now, on the Easy Shutters website, click on the hinge shutter and enter the measurements you just wrote down into the appropriate boxes provided. The default number of panels will be set on 1, but remember to change it to 2 if that is what you require. Select either a left-hand hinge or a right-hand hinge, unless you have entered 2 as the amount of panels required, in which case you will receive both one left-hand and one right-hand hinge panels. The same applies for the adjuster side. Select either a left-hand adjuster or a right-hand adjuster, unless you have entered 2 as the amount of panels required, in which case you will receive both one left-hand and one right-hand adjuster. Lastly, check a mid-rail height, if you would like to have a mid-rail in the panels, which allows the angle of the blades in the top section to be set differently to that of the blades in the bottom section. You can set the mid-rail height to be in the middle of the panels, or approximately 1/3 the way up the panels from the bottom, which looks great, or even just 1/4 of the way up the panels from the bottom. Mid-rails are compulsory if the drop of your shutter is over 1800mm. Before I leave you to it, I'll run through what happens if the depth of the reveal of the window or door was less than 50mm. This was the first thing that I had checked, and in this case it was greater than 50mm. Hence I've just measured up for a reveal fit hinge shutter. But if that reveal depth from the front edge of the reveal to the point on the window that sticks out the furthest is less than 50mm, then the shutter must be fitted on the front of the window. This is called a face fit installation, and it is measured from the outside edge of the architrave to the other outside edge of the architrave, like so. Measure in 3 places and write down the largest measurement. When ordering this shutter, you will enter this measurement as your width. Next, measure from the top of the architrave to the bottom of the architrave. Measure in 3 places and write down the largest measurement. When ordering this shutter, you will enter this measurement as your drop. Some older style windows may have a ledge at the bottom that sticks out. In that case, measure from the top of the architrave to the top of the bottom ledge. Measure in 3 places and write down the smallest measurement. The last measurement required with a face fit hinge shutter is the width of the architrave itself. If the architrave is wider than 55mm, then you will need to select a build-out frame when ordering this shutter. The build-out frame will match the finish of the shutter you choose, and it spaces the shutter far enough out from the window so the blades do not touch the architrave when in the open position. If the width of the architrave is less than 55mm, build-out frame should not be required. The rest of the options are the same as a reveal fit hinge shutter. Just make sure you select face fit before adding to your shopping cart. Always double check all of your measurements. For any technical specifications that I have mentioned, see tech specs for hinge shutters on this website. For help installing your hinge shutter, see Installing Hinge Shutters video, where we show you how to install the shutter you have just watched me measure up. Thank you for watching.